welcome to Madden 23. Let's play some football. The impossible way. 15 minutes a quarter, arcade mode. And we're going to play the impossible. I'm playing for the Browns just because I want to bring them to the Super Bowl versus the Titans. And my quarterback is not just an awesome field general. He's also an amazing scrambler. I have it on rookie because I like to keep it simple. So let's play some football.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Four down. Alert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This complete to David Bell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our...
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Different about my camera angle. I don't know what I had it.
Back to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown. Amari Cooper, 72 yards. And the Browns are once again back in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that?
This will make
He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that on the last drive, and he starts here with a first down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Tight right. Hey. Four down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Browns at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the...
If I heard what the announcers were saying about the Steelers when they were 11-0 and then started losing correctly, I don't know if that's what they were saying, but I think they said something about the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I don't know what else. But I think a lot of the problem with why they were 11-0 and then were literally losing the rest of the season had to do with the COVID protocols. Games can change because players getting COVID protocols. And there were probably other issues as well, but I think the COVID pandemic may have played a role for why the Steelers went from 11-0 to literally almost missing the playoffs.
Campaign, and they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 33 yards that time.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Grab it, grab it. Grab it, grab it.
When I start to feel defensive, and I know I need to get the ball off. Because I cannot see both the linemen coming after me and the receivers at the same time. I can only see one thing at a time.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind.
You know what I really want to see is 99 overall, all the offenses, 0 overall the defense, and the teams having close games all the time. Like, this is a nice close game, but knowing me, I'm gonna pull away and end up with maybe between 75 to 100 points in unrealistic stuff. But hey, it's the arcade mode instead of simulation.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your...
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They go play action here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun.
It's crazy that we're close together, though. That don't normally happen. Now, if I could make the defense that I'm playing for 0 overall And then maybe we'll get some more scoring. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think I can edit.
So here are the Browns to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now...
Was there a drive? Wow.
41's the mic.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise.
That was a 71-yard rush.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. What's tight end? 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
He's going to keep this again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's their quarterback. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. The Browns set to take over. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've... Back to throw now on first down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Check back, back six, back six. You ain't going nowhere.
I get a touchdown, right? If not, that's okay. I just want to run the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Their mobile, agile quarterback as time expires in the first half. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
This is ridiculously unrealistic.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. How about that? Their quarterback, 75 yards.
But I don't know why. I thought I'd play that, mark the quarterback, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. How many yards was that? Another 75 yards.
And the Browns getting set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt.
I wonder how many touchdowns I got. Let's see here. 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, which is not as much as I usually have about this point. Russian. Ran for, wow. Okay, I'm going for another touchdown because I think 7 is the number, isn't it? Let me check. Oh, wait, I think I actually, no, I haven't broken that record yet. Most Russian touchdowns in a game. I think it's 6. No, I think it's 7. Yep, it's 6. By Ernie Nevos. Way back when in 1929, and Alvin K. in 2020. And most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback is Cam Newton, 74. Yeah. Yep, I'm rolling for one more rushing touchdown. So, let's go.
First down.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. 3 down. Check 24. Check 24.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game,
That's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Oh, dear.
Flushed out right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you.
I broke the game match.
Cleveland offense making their way out. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat comfortably. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. This is caught. It's Woods. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It got his man complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And he'll loft that one in there, complete to Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Browns get...
It's interesting because in the past when I played football, Madden football, the last time I really played was Madden 2008 and a few of the older ones. I tried 2019, a couple others, and I didn't really like it. But in some ways, maybe it's because it's arcade simulation. I'm on rookie, but I find it's a lot easier because I rarely, if ever, threw in the middle because it was so hard to see. I either look to the left or look to the right and focus on either or, but I never threw in the middle. And this time I do it a lot more now. I like it.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And he'll work it ahead to about the 28, gain of 3. It's picked up by the Titans, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Turnover, that's what we do. Other way, let's go.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Get ready. Get ready.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Handoff comes to Chubb. Dances by him, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. You can talk about certain... Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
A give running right is Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Back six. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Bell. And he is going to have a Browns first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, check back, back 6. Let's go one more.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way. Oh.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. They were. And now the Browns coming out on the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
I'm looking at something real quick. Okay, game's almost over.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here we go.
Why the coach isn't saying, taking me in? Well,
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 112 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. A give. This is Chubb. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A run for Nick Chubb. And some room to roam now. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Browns, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile,
I don't know what I just saw. Oh, well, that's okay. You know what I'd really like to know is what happens if we try to retire now. Let's see here. I have 3 skill points. Let's finish this one off. Total upgrade. Yay! It's gonna be harder now to get up there, but that's okay. 37 seconds. I mean, oh. Let's see here. So let's just, let me show you my stats. Just about this. Okay, stats. NFL records. Let's see, career. Season. I broke the passing yard record for season was 6,000 last season. I ended up with 76 in the same season. Let's see here. I broke the wow, I managed to, what am I looking at? Oh, rushing touchdowns. I beat Priest Holmes and all those guys and rushing touchdowns. And then rushing yards. I'm trying to, there we go. I haven't done that yet. I'm not sure I'll be able to because I'll need 2001. But the way I've been playing, it's very well possible. Let's see here. Emmett's. What's the career for Russian? Russian yards. Emmett Smith still holds the record at 18,000. Him and Walter Payton. Frank Gore. And then Russian touchdowns for the career. 164. Just I don't know if I'll break the record, and I'm okay with that for the career. But passing, definitely. Wait, what? Look at that. I could very well break that record for season, because I'm at 1,007 and we're 5-0 now. But Unless I read what I'm looking at wrong. Oh. Yeah, 1,709. Let's have a little fun and see what happens. I'm second in Legacy leaderboard. Interesting. Oh. Oh. I gotta press the 0 to go back. I didn't want to be a franchise quarterback. I wanted to go to some team and help them go to the Super Bowl. Like the Browns, the Texans, the Jaguars, and the Lions. So let's see what happens if I press retire. Oh dear. Oh. Flexible 5-year career at the highest level of sport, and that's something we brought up. Oh. Apparently, despite the fact that I broke a bunch of records except for career, apparently that's not enough to be a Hall of Famer yet. So, no, I'm not going to retire yet. Wait a minute. Or maybe I did? Nope, I didn't. I'm still here. So, that's it for today. Let's see you guys later. Maybe I'll stream another impossible game.